You always on my mind. All right. I don't think you guys can hear the music, at least not too loud. Hopefully everything is working. Are the robots working? Yes, I see green. Okay. So it's in the middle of the shop day. What day is it today? Can somebody tell me? I think it's Tuesday. Still live here on this beautiful Tuesday, coming through what I call the death plague that we managed to pick up when we were out west. Um, Coming to the other side of it, now it's just boosting and getting through it. So we're almost there. Matt just made me a delicious breakfast bagel. A little bit of sunshine out there today. At least it's bright. Cloud cover, not bright full on sunshine, but I'll take some bright instead of just like, snow right now. Um, yeah, we just got our snow plow bill for the most recent segment. It's almost $1,500. This winter has been hard on our pocketbooks. This winter has been hard in business in general. You know, winter started way earlier in November this year for us, and so I'm hoping we're getting to the other side. Although that dang, I was gonna say porcupine. What is he? Punxsutawney Phil. What is he? He's a groundhog. He's a groundhog. Okay. He's a groundhog, and he saw his shadow, which means 6 more weeks of winter. This happened a little earlier on in the month, so hopefully we're down to like 4 or 5 weeks left right now. But Phil, you're killing me. You're killing me. I heard the news when we were out west, and I was like, we're not going back. Phil, you ruined it for me. Interesting fact. If you watch the Punxsutawney Phil this year, he got a whole new enclosure, the groundhog that tells us whether or not there's going to be the most famous groundhog there is, I think. And anyhow, we got a whole new enclosure this year. And actually, it is friends of ours and high school friends that Matt went to school with. And it's really funny because of that connection there. He did a whole build out. Some of you guys know Sean, and he's pretty amazing. Has done worked in Hollywood and all kinds of movies and everything else. So from time to time, we work with him and we do hold events with him, and we've done held things in the past. Well, we left him a whole bunch of junk monkey paint. At one point, we used to share a warehouse, and yeah, so we were inside the warehouse, and a bunch of junk monkey paint got left behind, and he's been putting it to good use. So what I'm trying to say in my round rabbit way is if you look in the back of the Punxsutawney Phil enclosure, there's a little ode to all the Junk Monkey paint colors. They're all his books. You'll see all the different Junk Monkey paint colors on there. So that's an Easter egg. If you ever need to know that Junk Monkey appears in the backdrop of Punxsutawney's home, and we all know that's why he didn't want to come out this winter. It's because, yeah, he just loved the aesthetic. Okay, so speaking of aesthetic, this is what we're going to do today. We're going to open up. How about I just sit here and you do all the work? Because I say we're going to do. I do that in like the sense of motivation. We're going to get the energy. Okay, we're going to find it. And we're going to transform this space behind us into my art shop. That's the plan. I'll show you what it looks like right now. But basically, okay, sorry, my video cut off. And I had to do the thing where, you delete all the stuff to make more space because my camera holds a lot of video. I tend to take a lot of pictures and video across my social media platforms. So, wanted to tell you real quick. I'm going to show you what the background looks like. This I've been selling my stuff in the store in different places, random setups, but I want to give it a fixed home. And so this is a really cool spot behind me. I'm gonna get up, show you the view behind me in a second. But I'm gonna turn this spot into my art shop within my shop. I feel like my shop has many different categories, but this has always been a consistent, and it deserves a home as well. So I used to have this area filled with all my thrifted finds. Then I moved some things around. I opened up a whole other section of my shop, a big room, and that's where everything has kind of been put in there. It's like a big old yard sale. It's really fun when you find that room. But now this is filled with bookcases and stuff. And originally, and actually you can kind of start to see over here, we started taking books from our big library. We sold our house. We had a big library. Now we have many, many boxes of books. And we're like, should we keep them? So yeah, I just want to do a setup here in the background with all my art stuff and get my art shop. Basically, if I was like a vendor at a vendor show, what would it look like? I want to set it up here in the corner, give it a home. I was going to put books into it, but at this point, you know what? I just feel called to, like, in the sunshiny corner, to really just set up a happy space, whimsical space with my art. And I think it could be really fun. So, without further ado, by the way, I've got four pieces that I finished yesterday, um, of art, new art. I'm going to put it for people who want my art online. I'm going to put it on my Junk Monkey Sonia page. And then, of course, I also have a local base of buyers as well. So, you know, so I figure I'll have this physical spot and the online spot. So, without further ado, and I'll show you my other pieces that I finished last night. If you saw my live, you saw me finish them up, but I sprayed them. They're sealed and now, and I took pictures earlier. So my goal today is to put them online and then to also put our first four pieces of art into our brand new art shop. Now we kind of got to make it happen. So this is where I was sitting here. Who remembers when I painted this chair? That was a whole thing as well. I have it for sale now. I kept it in my house for long enough with a little pillow in the corner, and it's one of those bent wood chairs. I decided to let it go. So this is the corner I'm talking about. I'm going to have to probably remove some umbrellas or move them. This has just become a catch-all corner right now once I took out all my thrift stuff. But yeah, I'm thinking I could make it pretty cool. So this is basically I take the area of what the gazebo is here, but we've got some really nice windows over here, and I'm going to let some light in. I think I'm going to change it up. So stay tuned. And I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do, but I'll figure that part out. Okay, guys, I think my microphone is on. So here's what I've got done so far. I think it looks pretty good. I took some pieces that were down here at the end. Actually, those two bookcases right there. Just kind of did an end cap over here. So I'll work on this later and fill it out with books. And then at the back, I'm just going to decorate. I have some tapestries, some curtains. So I think I'm going to bring some fabrics into this place, hide the backs right there. Honestly, if I really wanted to, I could even put some string and stuff across and just like hang small, um, whatever I want, small art, paper art, that sort of thing. But I'm going to fill up that space in here. This is my first zone of attack. And so my first four pieces in my new Sedona Sonia collection, as we're calling it, just really bright, happy pieces. I'm going to fill out this little spot right here. Fun fact, this piece here has been with me since my very beginning business days when I opened Sonia's Shabby Chic. That's what Junk Monkey Paint started as, and where I would paint and sell all my beautiful shabby things. So we actually had somebody in the neighborhood who, when you become known for something, even the neighborhood people are like, "Hey, Sonia, I rescued this basically off a burn pit. I thought you might like it." And it's been with me ever since I officially opened my Junk Monkey doors, if you want to call it that. And so I've kept this piece with me. So it's very special in here. So it's another Easter egg I'm going to tell you about today. But this piece is probably it's definitely 1800s. 1800s, early 1900s. So it's an old piece. I forget. Matt actually aged it out for me and took a look at the nails that was within it. It's a very old piece, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I didn't even realize I painted some little shabby posies on the side there. Nah, not me. So anyhow, those are my prints right there. I have some more to put out as well. I have a ton of Junk Monkey paint, the new artist sets. So I figured I could do some really nice, maybe some baskets or something on the side and put that all out there. And then I have this guy that I painted green as well. Put stars inside of it. I think if I just put some, like I have some paintings that I've done. I've Lysoled it all out and just kind of dusted this area. I just did a quick vacuum. But yeah, and then I can just kind of use this for some thrift pieces that I find and flip that stand on their own. This is what I have left of my last cycle of journals that I had done. Hey, look, meet the artist. It's Sonia. And then, of course, this is one of my latest endeavors. I have created a section of a collection of greeting cards from my shop that are all magical themed. You are pure magic under your spell, from my spooky heart to yours. By the way, here's what it looks like outside today on Lake Erie. Moon Sisters, I love that one. Hey Boo, to warm your cold dead heart. Anyway, believe in yourself. So I had fun making these. Of course, I love them because I made them. And I have another bunch as well to unleash. Now once I get this spot officially set up, I think it'll just inspire me to continue to do more, you know? But right now, what I'm going to do is get my latest 4 pieces. And then if you want to join, watch me on the regular here. We're going to fill this space up and we're going to make it real fun. These were, of course, were my seasonal pieces I did back in December. Um, Snowflakes are winter butterflies. Be merry. The snuggle is real. The originals to these pieces went to Florida. I still have Santa with me. Here's how cute he looks in a frame. So I have lots more to do, but hey, how do you eat the elephant? One bite at a time, right? That's the plan. So yeah, pretty cool, right? Love it. Now we just got to make it, now we got to, jazz it up and decorate it a bit. I see some green vines. I see lots of fun fabrics, some baskets, and things of that nature. All right, let's go get our first 4 pieces. Okay, you're joining me here. Is my mic on? Yes. In my art studio. And this is where I create. So this is where I sat and created yesterday. We did the beautiful cactus, the cacti, of course. And then I decided on 2 different sayings I wanted to do for these other 2 pieces that I also did, like a landscape right here. Over every mountain, there is a path. Did this one kind of landscapey, blue skies ahead. And then I love this one, wildflower heart. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff, bright stuff that I'll be filling out my space with. And I'm going to start fresh, day to day, painting again and putting things on my Etsy a little bit by little bit. So today, my goal, I just took the pictures of these guys right here. And they are right now, as of the time of you watching this, on my Etsy channel, my Etsy shop, JunkMonkeySonia. So if you want to go check them out, if you love any of these original art pieces, I'm going to turn them into prints as well. So as I paint on the daily, you can watch me turn things into prints. But if any of you guys are interested in owning the originals, done with nothing but good energy and good vibes, then I would love to send you some happy mail. So, I'm going to start building my Etsy again. All right, I'm so happy because I just signed these on the back and I just put them up. My first 4 pieces for my exhibit here going forward in my shop, in my little vendor booth, my own vendor booth in my own store. But yeah, making history here. And we're going to continue to build it out just to keep making more and really make this booth so colorful. I really can't wait. All right, friends, thanks for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys again real soon.